Girl, what the hell is this? Okay friends, so let's get right into this install. So I have this wig from Amazon. It is 28 inches. It is 180% density and it was about $285, maybe $275. So this is a super cheap wig. Like, I know it's not cheap, but like for 28 inches and like this hair color, it's a super cheap wig. So as you can probably see, the lace, not that great. But honestly, I still like the wig, but I think it's more because I got this wig like professionally customized and like done all the things to it. So I just think the girl that did it, she's just really good at what she does. I talk about her all the time, the Wigville. I feel like if I tried to customize and do this wig, I would have not made it look as good. So let's just go ahead and put this on. One thing I love about glueless wigs is like I literally have not I have not glued down a wig, like actually done a wig install for myself in like 4 months, maybe 5 months. Like literally ever since I got my first one, the black one I always wear, I was just like, yeah, I'm done with gluing wigs. And then I wanted to get a dark, like curly one, but I just couldn't find one I really liked. So I kind of bought this one on a whim. But now I'm really excited because it looks really good. So let me put it on. Okay. All right, so I know it looks crazy. We're gonna make it look cute. Just give me a little second. So as you can see, the lace kind of has like a little bit of a cast to it. So I feel like when I'm in natural lighting, it looks a lot better. But when I'm in like studio lighting or like indoor lighting, it's very obvious. So it's kind of like a pick or choose your battle here. But either way, I'm gonna wear it. And the band just makes it so flat. So I'm gonna bring it a little bit forward because I got a bit of a forehead. Okay. And then I'm going to put the little comb in the back. Cool. So this is how it first looks on, like first impressions. So what I'm gonna do is use my Wonderlace spray, my Eben Wonderlace Bond spray to kind of hold this down. And then I'm gonna use some spritz spray. This is the Fantasia Liquid Mousse. Like everyone has this in their beauty supply. So this is amazing. This thing is amazing. So I'm gonna use this to kind of do the baby hairs and make it look all slick. And then for mousse, I'm using the Nairobi Rapid Shine wrapping mousse. Why could I not remember the name? So I'm using this mousse. So this is really perfect for curly hair. You could also use this on your baby hairs. Personally, like I go back and forth. I like it, but I feel like the spritz spray gives me a better hold during the day. So I kind of go both ways with it. But today I'm gonna use the spritz spray and just use this for like my curls. All right, so let's start to put it down. So I'm gonna go grab my hot comb just so it's heating up while I'm doing the other steps because that's like a part of the process, you know. So my hot comb is heating up, so I'm just gonna take my claw clip, hold my hair back in the front. Ignore my sideburns. This is a closure wig. Okay, so just holding that back in the front. So now I'm gonna take the wig and I'm gonna like scoot it back a little bit. Bring that wig cap kind of back to where that wig started. And I'm gonna spray like the thinnest layer of this Eben Wonderlace Bond. Just kind of like from side to side. I'm gonna use my finger to kind of just spread that out so it doesn't like run down my fucking face. I'm gonna put a little bit more. And notice how I'm kind of going right along the edge of the wig cap and my skin. That's gonna make for like a really seamless blend when you put the wig down. That's why I pulled the wig cap so forward. So then we're gonna take our wig, pull it back forward in front of our face, just in front of that wig cap. And then I just like to kind of stretch the sides to make sure they're as far down. Do I like that? I think I want to pull it a little bit more forward. Okay, that's a little bit better. Just press that down with my finger. Okay. So I know that line is really harsh. It will blend out in a little bit. So just pressing that down. And then I'm going to take a rat tail comb and just kind of use the edge of that to kind of press into the lace. So this is why I say this wig is cheap, because you see how like hard the lace is. But we're gonna make it work. So yes. And the more like kind of sealed that edge is, the more you're gonna make it look better. This is like how to make a shitty wig look alright. But literally, because I've gotten so many compliments on this wig. So it's kind of nice, because I was at first kind of in my head about it, but then when I just kind of like properly sealed it in the front, it started to look better, you know. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hot comb the front back before we put any more product on it. So I'm just gonna take this and I'm gonna pull that front back quite a bit. So I just find that really pulled back hairline just makes it look like a lot nicer. Okay, ooh. It's hot. It's so hot. Okay. All right, so I have a little bit of a big head. Not figuratively, I mean literally. But why I say that is because I like to flatten the tops of my curly wigs. I don't like when it's curly up to the root. I feel like it makes my face look rounder. So I like to flatten it basically like to here, and then let the curls flow. So I like to flatten it to like here and then let like the curls flow. I just like the way that hits like on my face better. So I'm gonna take it out of the claw clip and I'm just gonna kind of take half of this side of my closure. Let's see. And I'm basically just gonna flatten this to like here. So I'm gonna flatten this down to like here. A little bit more. Okay. All right, and then put that back on top and kind of let it sit for a second. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Just take like half of this closure. That's about half. I'm gonna take that little bit. Just flip it to like the other side. And then we're gonna flatten this to like here. So you can see this side is like a lot more curly at the root. Can you go over here, please? So we're gonna flatten this out. And I feel like going like halfway through my closure before I start to use the hot comb just means like I really get like that flat top. Just like around the temple area. And like, I mean like kind of in a diagonal up from the temple in a way. Just kind of like where my face starts to round down. That's where I like the girls to start. So my face looks a little, you know, slimmer just from the way the hair sits. Okay. Alright, I think she's good. So then I'm gonna take this out and then just flatten the tops to match now. I'm gonna hold this kind of back. The hair on my face. So I'm gonna like hold this back and kind of just flatten that top all the way down to match the bottom. Stop about there. Okay, I'm gonna flatten this front side. That's perfect. And that's good, so let's match the other side. bit. There was like a snag in there that was bothering me. So flatten this side. Okay, I think that looks pretty even, yeah. So let's just kind of push the fronts back again. And I'm gonna put my hot comb in and kind of like curl it up. Just because I like that kind of, you know, little ting in the front. And then I'm gonna do the other side. Oh, this hair is like on my nail, no wonder. I need to get these like rhinestone nails off. Like they were really cute for my birthday. But now they're just starting to bother the life out of me. So just kind of curling that so I can get that kind of thing in the front. So that's like the perfect way I wanted the wig to sit, and it's a lot more blended. Let me put that down a tiny bit and put that down a little bit. Okay, cool. So now, I'm gonna leave my hot comb on just in case I need it, but now we're going to like do our baby hairs and get that all situated. Okay, so I'm gonna take the spritz spray. So I'm gonna take my spritz spray and then I'm spraying the little edge brush, and then I'm gonna take that and just kind of press it down on the sides of my baby hair. Actually, I need like a tiny bit more, just one more spray. And then I'm just gonna like press that down on my baby hairs. And I literally just kind of like comb them in shape. Take this one like up and back into the hair, and then just kind of swoop that over. I'm gonna take the back edge of the brush and kind of tuck that long piece behind my hair. I feel like this just makes like the baby hair like basically last like all day. I like the way it's like cut because when it's like too short, I don't know, I feel like it's not malleable. And then let's do the other side of our little baby hair. And swoop. So I'm basically just like kind of pressing down with my finger and then swooping with the other hand and like switching fingers too. Because like I want it to press down, and when I get to the edge there, I'm going to put my finger kind of right on the edge of that swoop and then tuck the long end in, so then it kind of just stays like in that position. There you go. We just kind of tuck it underneath the rest of the wig and it'll stay there, and then this little baby here. Actually, I'll keep it here. This little baby hair, I'll just swoop together. It's like a hair trying to get in my eye. Stop it. So that is good. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the actual brush side of the edge brush, spray it down, and then I'm gonna kind of push all those other hairs into place. Make sure that they're kind of just together. That's why I like to hot comb first, because you get that really like slick look, you know. Kind of slick that back and up and make sure it's all seamless. Ugh. And pushing that to the side, kind of going over that so we don't have too many flyaway hairs. All right. That is like, we're basically almost done, y'all. So I'm gonna just spray along my hairline, like right where the lace is. That's gonna help like extra melt it. And then I'm gonna put a wig band on the hairline, catching it with my finger, and really just making sure that spritz stays right there. I don't know why, but like that just helps like melt the lace. It's crazy. Ugh, ugh, it's like melts the lace crazy. So doing that all through the hairline. You can kind of take it and slick it back over those baby hairs. And I like to go like over the top of my head. I'm just gonna take that flyaway out. I'm sick of her. Now we got that all down. We're gonna put our wig band on. Don't mind mine because I do my makeup in this wig band, so it's hella dirty. So basically I'm gonna center it on my forehead. Pull this down and under. There we go. So if you don't already have one of these like Velcro wig bands, like they're so nice. They basically, okay, there we go. It was feeling like weird. So if you don't have one of these wig bands, like I think I got it from the beauty supply. If not, I got it on Amazon. If I remember where I got it, I'll put it in the description box down below. But basically it's just like an elastic wig band with Velcro at the back. I went to one wig install and my stylist had it. And I was like, girl, let me go pick this up for myself because I freaking hate tying an elastic band behind my head. I just want to flatten the top just a tiny bit more. A tiny bit more. That is basically almost it. And like the only next thing to do is actually style the hair, but it's basically, that is like the glueless install part. It's super simple. I do that every morning before I go to work. It literally takes me like 5-10 minutes. Like I get out of the shower, I do my skincare routine, but before I put lotion on my body, I'll basically install my glueless wig, tie it back up into a bun, and then I put lotion on my body and I do my makeup and I get dressed. So it's like literally everyday Slade wig. We love it. I'm gonna do my makeup and then I'll be back to style the wig. Okay friends, makeup on. So let us just finish styling this hair and finish up this little tutorial. So all I'm gonna do is basically take some like conditioner water and spray my hair down, brush it out, and put a little bit of mousse on it. So starting at the ends and kind of getting that wet. So while I do that, let's talk about impressions, opinions on this wig. So obviously I've said it multiple times, that is a cheap wig. It is not very good quality, but I will still say I still like the wig. I would say, for one, like I got it off Amazon. So like I never really expect that great of quality off of Amazon. Like every time I get something off Amazon, I'm doing it because it's cheap, because it's convenient. And like, I frankly like made an appointment to get my hair done and I ordered my wig too late. So then the wig wasn't gonna come in time. So I told the vendor just to not ship it, frankly, because my girl Wigville is booked. Like she's booked and busy. And like, I was like, if it's not gonna come in time, I don't know if, I don't want to cancel my appointment and have to wait till like next month to redo it. So like I was just kind of like, fuck it, and like got this wig off Amazon. So like the reviews really were what sold me, because I saw a bunch of beautiful like women that were close to my skin tone or a little bit darker than me that were wearing this wig, and they just look so good. And I was like, okay girls, you sold me, I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, so that's why I just got this wig on a whim. I just felt like all the people in the review section of this wig looked really good. So I was like, do I do black? Do I do the blonde? And I'm kind of happy that I did it because, so for one, it sheds quite a bit. So just by pulling through, it sheds quite a bit. Again, it's a cheap wig, so don't be surprised at that. But I will say that the color, like the coloring on this wig is phenomenal. Like, yeah, I don't know. I've just never really seen like a colored wig on Amazon come in real life and look this good. I feel like it always looks super great in the photo, right? But then you get it and it's like, girl, what the hell is this? So like, I was really happy to like get this wig, and the coloring still looked really good. I will say that I wish the roots were a little bit darker, like how this is. But it might just be because like I just wet this hair, so if I wet the roots, maybe it would look a little darker, but I just wish in general the roots were darker. So that might be something I do for myself later on, is like go back and kind of dye the roots a little bit darker, just so it blends like a little bit better with my skin tone, and just kind of, whatever. Like, I feel like I like that the highlights come up to here, like in the back, but I wish like it was kind of toned darker and then kind of came into the highlight and brown color towards the bottom. But either way, I still feel like the coloring on this wig looks really good against my skin, and it might just be because like I never do color. So this kind of is just like giving me confidence. So this is just like giving me confidence to wear more color and like do more like different wig colors rather than always just wearing black. So I'm really just using my finger to kind of bring the curls out. Yes, yes, yes. So awesome. Then we're just gonna set that with a little bit of mousse. So taking the Nairobi Rapid Shine foaming mousse. I don't know why I like to give it a little shake. I don't know. And then I take like that much on my hand. We're gonna put this on this side of our hair. I have a brush, like a detangling brush that I use, but I'm just using my hands today because frankly it kind of comes out looking the same. Cool. And then for the other side, we're gonna put a little bit of mousse. Yes ma'am, yes ma'am. And then just kind of finger comb through those curls. And then cool. I'm gonna take, last step, I'm going to take my spritz spray. And I'm just gonna spritz like the ends, like the middle to the ends of the hair. Just so like those curls stay looking like dry, like wet, you know? Like I don't want them to just like immediately dry up, but I also want them to stay like this kind of curl pattern, even when they do dry up. Cool, greatest. So now we can take off this tight ass elastic band. Okay, and let me just use a brush. I'm gonna take my bronzing brush and just like pat that to blend. So, see a little hair, I'm just gonna pull that. So then just blending with like my bronzer really lightly. And we are done, friends. This is the final look. Okay friends, so this is the final look, and as you can tell, like when you kind of do the wig up, it looks super cute. Hey friends, so my camera cut out, but this is the end of the video. If you enjoyed watching, please give this video some love down below, and let me know if you want to see any more Amazon wig installs in the coming future, and I will talk to you guys soon. Standing ovation, girl, you got patience, now you back to the basics. Baby, no lie.